Hello everyone, here's Evita. Good evening. It's now almost 8 p.m. and we just arrived from taking a walk along the Rhine, and we are really happy. The water in the Rhine is rising up again, and we had quite a bit of rain yesterday, and my rain tanks, at least the smaller ones, are now full. And after that, I took the chance to finish planting my new partial shade garden, and I moved some plants around the shade garden. So I'd like to show you that today. I hope you'll join me and enjoy the video. I am done extending my shade garden. This is now partial shade, and I also added some zinnias because I still have a lot in pots, and they do put out blooms until late fall. So I just added them here. I'm not sure if they'll thrive here because, just like I said, it's partial shade, but it's worth a try. And I also have 3 pots that I buried halfway there that contains some caladiums. I bought these caladiums in winter after seeing some caladiums in some YouTube channels, but they died. And I just put them aside, and then they started sprouting. So I just thought I could just bury them here in the shade, partial shade garden. And I just hope that they'll have enough time to show off the foliage before fall arrives. So I'll show you what I have here in this partial shade garden that I just put together. I have several foxgloves that I transferred here. They just self-seeded, so I just put them here in this corner. And then there is a mini hosta. This is a mini hosta that I planted all over here. The Japanese grass. And then I transferred some liriope or liriop, another Japanese grass. It's so hard to pronounce the name of this Japanese grass. I think it's Hakoniculoa. I think they also call them Japanese forest grass. And more liriope over here. So it's just like a border here. And more mini hostas. These 2 bee balm or monardas that I tried to rescue. This one doesn't look bad. Only the other one doesn't have any new growth. I hope it will come back. I buried a pot here with the caladium, one of the caladiums, and in fall I will be taking this out and I will be transferring some bleeding heart and some spiderwort in that corner here. So it will fill up in spring, I think. And over there are some plants that I just planted last springtime when I started doing the shade garden here. There are some masterwort, some foam flower plant, some heucheras. I have some hellebores. This one is a juga, and I would like to plant more over here around the tree, and they will fill in. I also have some tulip bulbs here, so in springtime they'll be coming up. There is a shrubby Veronica to the back. And another masterwort in between. These are tea berries. One looks very good, the other one doesn't look too good because I just transferred it from an area over here where there was too much water, I guess, coming out from the drip. So I dug it out and transferred it here, and I hope it will recover and will be as nice as this one very soon. This one is the hazelwort, and this is a ground covering. I just transferred this. Well, I don't know, maybe late spring. I have several here. I'd like them to cover up the spaces here. And of course, the liriope here as a border. And those two caladium pots. That of course I'll be taking out in fall, and we'll be replacing them with some bleeding heart or spiderwort. The hydrangea pot will stay here. I have 3 Pyrrhus Havila in white. I just forgot the common name right now, but I will put that on the screen. I have another masterwort here that's still very small. It's just seedling. There it is. And there is a fern and a lot of Bloody Williams. And as you can see, some developed stalks and blossomed. I sowed this 2 years ago, and then I wasn't sure where they thrive. So I planted them in some sunny spot, partial shade and shade. and I noticed they love it in direct sunlight. So I will be transferring these plants in a sunny spot, and then I will be planting maybe another hydrangea, macrophylla here in white, and some spiderwort in between. Oh, look at that! The Carolina Allspice Hybrid Venus has a bloom. This one usually flower in springtime, but there is nothing normal this year, so I'm not really that surprised. Everything is just going crazy. The weather is changing. There's so many insects that I haven't seen before. So that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you again in 2 days. Thank you for watching. Bye now.